Hello everybody! How we doing? Merc's Rain here, back for more Digimon. Astro, you've got a story? I'm ready now. Ready now. I like stories. No PlayStation, I don't need game hints. Also, it pinged my phone to tell me game help is available. No, I don't need that. What a story! What a story! So did you play it then? I wasn't sure if that was a game that you were wanting to hold out for like 1.0 or if you were going to jump into early access, but I saw it, I thought of you, and I decided I'm going to get it. I did not buy it for myself, however, I might, because I am interested in playing it as well. But if I do, I want to do it on stream, and that's the thing that's made me hold off entirely, because we have this, we might go back to Neo, I haven't decided. I haven't played it off stream, but I also want to get to Expedition 33 and like a whole bunch of other things, so I feel like adding another game's not a good idea right now. Cat, leave my cables alone. Come here. Come here. Where she does it to annoy me. I mean, she also does it because she likes rubbing her face on it, but I think she does it mostly to annoy me. And then it like yanks on my camera, and like it makes my monitor shake. All sorts of things. Few hours maybe on Monday. Cool. Let me know. I know you played the demo of it, right? And you really liked it, I believe. So it can't be any worse than that. All right. I don't know that I have much else to like start the stream off with. We're just gonna jump in. Feeling really tired. So don't let me fall asleep while we're playing Digimon. Could it happen? Probably not. Never know. There we are. Press any button. Dark Castle. So let's try and give a reminder of the last thing that we did. We got to this zone that we're in right now.
I'm sorry.
And this is where the Titans are from. Well,
everyone.
Not maybe originally, but this is where they've been forced to live for the past however long, right? Ever since Chronomon banished them. And when we got here, there were a lot of, like, the unknown types, and not too many of other types of Digimon. Like, seeing Myotismon up there is interesting. We went through the zone, we found the frog guy, we tell him something like, I can only smile when we can all smile, or something like that, right? And he goes, ugh, I'm gonna be sick, and then he teleports us somehow to another location. And what's interesting about that is that there are a bunch of chests and areas that we can only get to by answering incorrectly or correctly, and so we might have a bunch of running around to make sure we get all the chests. In fact, I think there was one zone, maybe two, that we didn't revisit last time, because I didn't have time. Like, we were already going late on the stream. But I feel like we probably got all the loot in the last zone, so we're going to try and get all the loot here. But when we got to the end of it originally, we found that that Plutomon was actually Zombie Plutomon, and we had to beat him, and it was actually a fairly challenging fight. And then I feel like we partially made it harder for ourselves because we character reversed him. But then we go back in time, and now we're back in time, and we're probably going to save him before he becomes Zombie Plutomon. Probably. So that's where we are. We're gonna find whatever loot that we can and continue.
There! Preparations complete.
A lot of these guys, by the way, are going to be virus types. which the first time we came through here they weren't. They were the unknown types. I'd like to know what the other elements do. But...
Heaven's Gate!
Hard to want to use the other elements when we already know that these ones are gonna be good.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
Alright, so the last time we were here, the hardest spot for us to find was actually this spot right over there. But you can see it already has an open chest. So what's kind of really annoying, because it makes the time travel not make a whole lot of sense.
I'm sorry, everyone.
This chest here, when we were here in what is now the future, right? This chest was already opened. But the chest that's back there was not. So we were able to open that last time, and now we're able to open this time.
Wow.
So we certainly don't need to hit every zone like we did the first time through here. And this is what the map looks like.
You got it. Ready to launch.
I also just realized that the last guy I called my Otismon, but this is my Otismon. In case anybody was confused about that.
You're ready! Heaven's Gate! Yeah!
Alright. Say the incorrect one first, I
You're
guess.
a real groaner, Glurp.
If we can figure out. Oh, we already know what the answer is.
Darn, this isn't where I parked
This is
my...
like one of the worst ones we got, actually. But we can scout around, right? So
Great.
I'm pretty sure from here, I think we can get to that one. So I guess we will. But is there a reason to get in there? I see a chest that's already opened. And then weirdly, like that spot right there, I don't even think we can get in there.
Much
I
appreciated,
don't know how we do
everyone.
that. Couldn't figure out a way to get in there. And even if we could, it doesn't seem like there's a way to get out of there.
Ready to go.
Guess we'll play around again, but Hidemon, because he's like Pied Piper or whatever, right? Fire is meh. Don't do fire.
Oh yeah!
That one.
Honestly, I kind of don't mind farming these guys. Ooh, look at all this stuff happening here.
You're ready! Heaven's Gate!
Actually, that's good.
Oh yeah!
110% on my Otismon. We might, I mean, just by trying to get to all the different zones, we might end up running through here enough times to, like,
Let's hear
them
him.
to 200%. Alright, because this does not lead the correct way, there is no correct choice. I'm going to choose the top one. If we come back through here again, which we almost certainly will, we'll choose the bottom one.
Darn,
Okay.
this isn't where I parked
The
my...
bottom one will take us back to the beginning, whereas this one takes us over to the side with
Ready
no
to
chest,
launch.
apparently.
You're ready! Heaven's Gate! Yeah!
Glurp.
Oh yeah!
Let's hear him.
We'll do the top one here as well. Back to the beginning. I'm pretty sure had we taken the bottom one, it would have taken us to the, like, right side of the map. It's funny, you know, it's been, I guess, a week since we played this last or whatever, and I am kind of remembering the patterns.
Heaven's Gate! Much appreciated. Oh yeah!
Let's hear a.
Yep. Correct one. Maybe we should have peeked through the gap in the wall over there. Behind us. Chest is already opened. We don't need to go down there.
That one. Ready to go.
You know, it would be nice if we were able to put, like, notes on the map.
Heaven's Gate! Yeah!
Wow.
Notes of, like, choose this answer to go here and then an arrow or something. I don't
Ready
know.
to launch.
So I was gonna choose something else to get element knowledge, but oh well. We don't need it.
Great! Glurp.
Chest, aha.
Wow.
Now, this one, if we say the wrong thing, I think it takes us to the top right. If I'm right,
Darn, this isn't where I parked my.
we are at the top right. We see. I see a chest over there that we already opened.
Preparations complete.
You're ready! Heaven's Gate!
Interestingly enough, that is vaccine, Chromon. Sure.
I'm counting on you.
Ignition flare. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh wait, is that the AoE move? I don't think it is. But if it was, we should have done that.
Oh yeah!
130 on my Otismon. Also, you know, there's another little tree stump that has a red banner on it as well, but I don't think it had anything. We did the outer dungeon, so we're done over here. Pretty sure we end up getting ported basically back to that
Let's
middle
hear it.
section. I'm gonna do the top one. We've done the top for all of these. Back to the start.
That one. Ready to go.
Huh. He's out of SP. That's not great.
I'm counting on you.
I have a feeling Angemon might just wreck him, though.
Please.
Heaven's Gate! Yeah!
Yep. We'll also get our SP back
Much
real quick.
appreciated. Everyone.
Let's hear a.
Alright, correct answer. And then we'll do the correct answer on the next one as well. So in my my like off-stream time, I've been playing some Total War Warhammer 3. Having a good time with it. That was one I thought that we might do a little bit on stream as well, but we just don't have the time.
Preparations complete.
You're ready. Then skate. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 200%. We already have this guy. In fact, we digivolved into this guy from some form. I don't mind getting another.
Great.
Okay. I guess we have the option now to choose a correct answer or an incorrect answer. But I want to take a look.
There.
Whoa! I got the Myotismon
Ready
through
to
the
go.
wall. Interesting.
Then skate. Yeah. Much appreciated.
Maybe we'll kill the Myotismon, I'm not sure. Welcome back.
Spider shooter. Then skate.
We're just slowly making our way through the zone, making sure we get everything. But I was actually able to hit that Myotismon through the wall right here. Which
Everyone.
isn't that surprising necessarily. But again, this is the zone that we have looked at before and couldn't see a reason why we would go in there. Or, if we could get in there, how we would ever get back out of there. There's no jump point, and there's no walls that I can break down. It's such a weird zone. Because they populated it with one enemy last time, and now 2 enemies this time.
Let's hear a real groaner.
Another smaller story? Shoot. Ready. Okay, there's a chest. There's gonna be an enemy above us, too. Yep. But like this right here, back here is back to that same exact spot that we were just sort of at. Got that Piedmon floating around in it, but there's no way for us to get in there. It's so weird.
Do it. Preparations complete.
Your company's vice president was getting dinner basically right next to you the other day. So I have a semi funny story like that, right? So, no, the VP. Oh, not of your company, of the country. That's definitely different. Were you at a super fancy restaurant? or a taco stand? Hold on, these guys are vaccine.
Please.
Oh, you were in your apartment. So did you see them out the window, or did you find out about it later?
Please.
Yeah, we'll hit the all enemies. So I was gonna say I have a similar story, but it's less similar now. It's less similar now, but so I believe I've said this, right? But last year, right, I changed jobs, right? So I went back to a job that I used to work at. So the current place I'm at now, I used to work at, you know, like 6 years ago, and I worked there for like 5 years or something. And then I worked at that other company for 5 years, and now I'm back at that company. Well, while I was at the company in between, we actually had a work event, right? Which, you know, we took the week off of stream for or whatever, where I went to New Orleans. But on the flight leaving my town, I had a connecting flight. On the flight leaving my town, essentially the CEO, that's not really what his role was, but he was in charge of the company, but like the company has a parent company, that kind of stuff. But he was on that same flight, and so we were standing like I don't know, like maybe 4 people away from each other waiting in line, and I was wearing a backpack that had the logo of that company on it, the one I was no longer working at. And I've talked with him before, but he either didn't see me, didn't recognize me, whatever, didn't expect to see people that he would know or whatever waiting in line to get on the plane. But I saw him, I was like, I don't know if I want him to see me. So I didn't say anything to him. But it is kind of funny.
I'm counting on you.
It was a similar story until it was no longer the VP of your company.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Multi-Recovery DX.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Sister saw the convoy of the armored black sedans, and then saw them all in the parking lot across the street. So, is that restaurant that they got food from any good?
Let's hear a
Alright, we're gonna say the correct answer here. I'm pretty sure we've basically been everywhere. In the places that we weren't in this zone, we were able to see that there wasn't a chest waiting for us. So, we're good to go.
Let's hear a...
Alright. Will it be before he becomes a Zombimon? I don't know. We're about to find out. And if so, will we have to fight him anyways? I don't know that the fight would have the same mechanic as it did when he was a zombie, but... Alright, so there was a chest. There's 2 chests that are already opened.
Wow.
We must have got them last time. There's another one hiding back there. Okay.
There's the gatekeeper. I guess it's time for me to do my thing. Or...
Not bad, but not your favorite either.
Okay, let's go. Blurp.
Oh wait, we're gonna teleport past them? Is that what's happening here? Nothing good ever comes of conflict! We did, we teleported behind him. I kind of want to know what would have happened had I chosen the other one. This one did feel like the correct answer. I think we're gonna save it here as well. In case, who knows? Now we don't have to do that whole run around again. But I'm gonna come over here real quick and see, like, will they...
We need to go see...
Okay, I cannot interact with them. Alright, we will go in and buy a new shirt, though. And I guess we can look at healing items. I don't know if I need to get any. We couldn't really use many healing items in the fight last time, right? So... Could be the same. HP capsule 2s. Whatever, I'll get us up to 25. I'll get 1 to 25 of those. Okay, we're good on SP stuff. How about revival capsules? Oh, too bad we can't buy the revival capsule DXs here. I mean, we have money now. We know where to farm them. I'm gonna buy a few. How many is a few? Like 7? Yeah, 15 sounds good. Definitely not as good as the DXs. Oh, and then new costume. We are almost out of new costumes, by the way. Let's go with a Digimon pixel art shirt because there's so many more of them. How about we get a Gabumon today? This shirt's gonna be blue, right? I feel like it's gonna be blue. We'll do our zoom in on it real quick, see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool, actually. I think I like this one more than the Agumon shirt, honestly. I like the egg on the back, too. Alright. Leave the theater. Should we check real quick to see if anybody needs to be digivolved? I feel like it's going to eat up a bunch of time, but we definitely have people who need to be digivolved, so let's do it. Monochromon, who happens to have some bond, that's why we held off, is going to go to whatever that is. That definitely looks like a cannon form. Triceramon! Ultimate Triceramon. Tri-horn attack. And that's Earth. You know what? We are underrepresented by Earth. Especially, like, Earth special skills. Increases damage to targets with antibody trait. That's interesting. I don't know that I've noticed antibody on anybody. I'm sure we have had some. Noticed it. Alright, who's next? This guy keeps going to Glurp. Back up to Glurp. X level 38. Champion, will we make it to anybody? I want this guy, right? 376 defense? How do we not have that now? Well, we're definitely gonna get it. Think. Digimon can also go to Shogun Gekomon. Interesting. Let's make you a Vademon, I guess. And then, like, right back down. Zombimon! We already have all of these forms. I feel like we go Zuba Eagermon, but we have... I know we have a higher form of him already. But I'm gonna... Oh! Hold up. Maybe we digivolve him up? And then take him back down 2. Because if we go back down 2... Actually, no, wait. Were we a Zuba Eagermon? We were a Zuba Eagermon. And then we go back down to his previous form. And then we might be able to get the Lanamon, right? Right, we go back to Gizamon. Oh, and we have... War Growlmon is already obtainable. Let's grab War Growlmon right now then, just to unlock it. And then probably right back down. Yeah, they're all rank 7, so we couldn't do it even if we wanted to. Our max level is only 34. I don't think that's going to be high enough to get the Lanamon, so let's just leave him here. We can level him up again. Zombimon was always odd for being a sword. How you doing? Izaki-kun. Is that what he's supposed to be, as a sword? He definitely... It does look like he has a handle on his back with a blade popping out the front. I never really thought about it. He definitely has blades on his front and back as well. This one, Grademon, definitely has swords. And isn't there, like, another form of his that also has, like, arms that are almost swords, I feel like? I think so. He looked more like equipment than a Digimon. See that? Although, we talk about this a lot on this stream, but, like, I feel like anything, almost, is like, yeah, that's definitely a Digimon design. Doesn't really matter how weird it is. Like, oh, yeah, that's definitely a Digimon. How close are you to being able to get to anything else? Not close at all. Back down. Man, the talent training for low-level Digimon is rough. Okay, so we've got the Zombimon that we'll take back up to Aldemon. And then probably right back down again, right? We're just trying to boost that that level cap. It's only 4 levels that we got on that level cap. And you only need rank 7 for that, so like we're close to it, right? Close-ish, anyways. Down. BO, you can go back to your Birdramon. 42 cap might be high enough to keep, right? 1060 int, 980 speed. We might hit those by 42. I'm gonna leave you alone. We'll find out. couple more, and then we're ready to go in and see what happened to Zombimon. Bone. The Woodmon. We leave you two. Probably make it. Not for that one, but probably otherwise we make it. Bossmon. Almost done. Ooh, Terriermon. Rank 7. So I feel like, right, we're gonna boost this, we're gonna keep boosting that level cap, but this Terriermon might go to that other one once we hit rank 7, which honestly could be attainable this stream. I think we're only a couple 100 points away. There's no way we make those. Go back down. I feel like we've hit all of them. There might be a couple down here. No, we're good to go. We're good to go. Is anybody in our roster almost level cap? Endermon's getting close, but he can definitely Digivolve, which is great. Once we get 7. I guess we'll take a peek at that real quick too. Agent skill, we happen to have 220 points right now, which puts us at 6, 7, 800. So we need 200 more points. It's possible. It's possible. We might be getting there today. All right. I gotta save it again real quick, and then we go in. Look who it is. Well.
Plutomon, your progress thus far has been commendable. You have made a fine puppet indeed. The hero's revival is soon upon us. That means your job is done.
All right, so we also know that he was watching our progress as well, right? So he just said to him, your progress is good, and then he just stripped something out. So he wants us to also get strong somehow and then strip us of something. I think. That's what I'm coming to. However, it also feels like we are here too late and we should go back in time again. Also, think about the things that we are gathering right now. We're gathering, like, not really the souls, but we are making close bonds with, making friends with certain Digimon who are then powering up the time travel hero ability, right? That's what it seems like. That's what they keep telling us in the theater. And it feels like he's using that bond and trying to steal it before we get it for his own gain somehow. And that bond is almost certainly part of Chronomon's original power, I think. Why does this mystery Digimon also say the hero's revival is soon upon us? Does he want the hero's revival to happen, or does he just know it's happening, but he's doing these things to counter it?
You have some life left in you, do you? In that case, I can still put you to work.
I don't know how I feel about this voice actor.
May you roam the world forever as a walking corpse, thanks to the help of this Chronolixer.
Chronolixer. Oh, and they're just gone.
Who are you? Tell me, what has become of the digital world?
Not a great place right now.
I see. You said you are of Marukimon's ilk, are you not? Please inform Marukimon what I am about to tell you. The fate of the digital world hangs in the balance.
Hey, let's just tell us things we already know.
While being manipulated and controlled, I came to learn the whole truth. The truth of the world, I should say. This conflict, all of it, it was a setup.
No.
Brought about by a hero. One fallen into darkness.
The hero Chronomon held power over time, allowing him to decipher the Akashic records stored deep within Iliad. With power over time, Chronomon was a being of absolute presence that reigned over Iliad. But one day, Chronomon learned of the truth of the world from a record fragment engraved in the Akashic records. That this world was host to a higher being on a plane above ours. Trace mentions of a creator-like being, one who conceived all that we know, were inscribed in the Akashic records. This truth brought despair to Chronomon.
Because he wasn't the ultimate
It
being?
meant that every occurrence was preordained, and he began to see all of existence as gears in a machine, crafted by that being. Chronomon yearned to break the chains of fate that bound him. He ordered the warriors of Iliad, the Titans, into battle against the higher being. The higher being's might was unmatched, and Chronomon was easily defeated. He was then sealed away within the core of the device that governs time, the Akashic records. The Titans, deemed to be treasonous conspirators by the higher being, were exiled to the lowest level of Iliad and branded as villains of the digital world.
Wow, okay.
All this time, I had no idea that our old legends were replete with fabrications.
So all of the quote unquote good Digimon viewed Chronomon as the hero, and all of the Titans viewed Chronomon as the enemy. But really, it turns out Chronomon was sort of ruling over all of the digital world, and then wanted to usurp the creator of the digital world, and so basically forced the Titans into the original conflict. The one that happened that caused them to be down here. Huh. Which means, like, all of all of what we've been told about Chronomon seems wrong.
I have always hated our so-called history of losing to the hero. Why did we Titans have to be subjected to such misery? Titan control of the current. That was the only thing that could make up for being banished to the ends of the earth. Taking advantage of my seething rage and hatred, it wormed its way in. Chronomon's curse, his grudge, his bitter resentment at being sealed away.
So, Agiomon, theoretically, was Chronomon, right? But, does this call into question if that's true as well? Because also, Agiomon doesn't have any memory of that. And it feels like, normally, when Digimon digivolve, up and down, they retain their memories. So is it possible Agiomon wasn't Chronomon, but was somehow created off of Chronomon or something like that in order to inherit the power? And that's why he was, like, in the tower?
All of it. It was all Chronomon's plan. The plot of a vengeful traitor who painted itself a hero. Please, tell Marukimon the truth. Hurry.
Can we just go back in time a little bit further? Like, save him? Plutomon seems very reasonable now.
What? Plutomon was being controlled? I see. I will dispatch someone to treat Plutomon's malady at once.
It feels like it's not treatable, but okay.
I gave Plutomon what treatment I could. It was touch and go for a while, but he was able to pull through.
Okay, never mind.
That is a relief. If we had failed to save Plutomon's life, the truth would have been lost to oblivion.
After saving Plutomon's life, he reveals Iliad's true past and the hidden truths within its history. The resentment and rage of a false hero who rose up against a deity in ancient times. Chronomon's curse was the true catalyst behind the events that plunged the world into chaos. Chronomon's malevolent will manipulated some Titan warriors from the shadows, throwing Iliad into chaos, and eventually hoped to send the world on a path to ruin. Can those who uncovered the truth of the world put a stop to Chronomon's machinations? The ongoing threat to the order of the world was engineered by a conspirator seeking to strike at the higher being.
So, I want to back up just a second, right? So if that's all true, I guess it probably is, but we don't know for sure because everything we were told about Chronomon before was a lie, if that's true, right? If that's all true, then Chronomon was quote-unquote evil and trying to take over he thought he already controlled the digital world and then found out no he didn't, and then he wanted to be able to control the digital world more. In fact, it sounded more like maybe less that he wanted just more control, but he wanted control of his own actions because he felt like he didn't have control. He felt like he didn't have free will, I guess. So he tries to kill his god, which, if I'm not mistaken, is like sleeping, right? So in the VIP room, there's the 3 server hosts, if you will, of the digital worlds, and ours is not conscious, it feels like. Then the next question that we have to ask, and I did mention this before, is Agiomon actually Chronomon, or is Agiomon not Chronomon? Because typically, it feels like Digimon retain their memories from Digivolution, and that would be up and down. So if he went back to an egg, I think that he would maybe start to regain memories at some point of him being Chronomon, and he never did. But if he is Chronomon, and he digivolves back to Chronomon, and then regains those memories, then he's probably at that point potentially an enemy of ours, right? However, I do think that his bond with us, and specifically Inori, might counteract that. But if he never regains those memories, then he is a different Digimon, even if he has Chronomon's powers. Which I'm not sure he does have Chronomon's powers, because it kind of feels like we have Chronomon's powers right now for some reason. Things to think about.
Chronomon, the Destroyer, gave birth to an egg.
Here we go.
It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge.
Is that egg Agiomon? And then the demon that threatens to emerge is legitimately him, I think, wanting to protect Inori, and then potentially being able to go, like, crazy in doing so, right? We saw him, when Inori got sucked away, he digivolved, and then he seemed like, not evil, right? But definitely not good, charging after her, and completely abandoning us in the process. So, like, what is he capable of in order to try to save Inori? Or what is he capable of destroying if Inori is lost? No?
Everything was planned from the start, including this war. All to give birth to a demon, fallen to darkness. As such, the Dark Shadow will not stop consuming despair. Someone must offer their aid.
And we still don't really understand what this Dark Shadow is. I think, like, earlier on, I was under the impression that the Dark Shadow was somehow either a future vision or a past vision of Chronomon, aka Agiomon. Like a version that no longer existed, but because of the time shenanigans stuff is able to use its power to save a different version of itself, if that makes any sense. But I'm not sure that that's the case anymore. The Dark Shadow might be something very different. Like, what if we are the Dark Shadow?
All I can offer you, however, is advice. For it is the higher being's desire that this world be self-reliant.
The other question, too, right, is the Digimon, who we still don't know his name, who seems to be orchestrating the plot right now. Who is that? Who is that to Chronomon? Are they in it for power for themselves, or are they in it for Chronomon? Trying to see Chronomon's vision through? Historical truths. Leave the theater. Shall. Chronomon's brothers, nephews, sisters, uncles, former college roommate. That's the Dark Shadow. It is as likely as anything else is at this moment.
Great.
But is this faster than Andromon? Or is it about the same speed? Feels similar. Could be a little faster. It could be a little faster. So what is he to us? Nothing. Heroes already sold 250,000 copies on its first day and already completely beat development costs. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Hey, I got a question about that. So the creators of this Heroes game, were any of them involved in any of the previous Heroes games, or are they just someone who was able to acquire like the license? Because not that it matters, but like it would be interesting to see like someone from the original team being like, yeah, I want to like remake this with new technology and blah blah blah. And it's a very different thing to be like, hey, no, these people were lovers of that game and they wanted to bring it up to like current day standards and whatnot. Very different reasons for the creation of it.
Plutomon told me everything. I find it difficult to believe everything he said, but I also find it difficult to think all he said were lies. We know one thing for sure. The Titans continue their campaign of destruction, even now.
Now, is that because Plutomon has lost control of the Titans?
And Plutomon is not the one spearheading their offensive.
Yeah, and he was called a puppet, right?
From the intel we have gathered, the Titan Puppet Master may be after a certain something in the human world.
Certain something. My watch just buzzed, but no message on it. Okay. I don't think it matters which of these I say. I'm going to say history is going to repeat itself.
The peaceful lives of countless Digimon and humans snatched away. And you say you know of this future for certain. It seems the tragic future you saw is threatening to unfold. I cannot leave while we are still recovering here. I fear the Titans may strike again if I give them an opening. I suggest you return to your world post-haste and consult with Dr. Simmons about the impending crisis.
Yes, we will after haste do that. Post-haste. Yeah, we already changed the future drastically several times. It's very true. But like weirdly enough, it seems like as much as we've changed it, the outcome is still seeming inevitable. Even if the outcome is slightly different or at a slightly different time. Feels like it's still coming. Okay, hold on. Do we have other side missions to do now? I don't know. It might have just popped up and told me, but... No cure for stupidity. Can I do this one? No. Can I do this one? No. And this one's not ready yet either. Really, really unfortunate because we are like 80 points away from being able to hit rank 7 now. We're very close. And if only we could do a side mission. Or 2. Or 3. We'd get it. I forget that there's a fly point in here. It feels like you shouldn't be able to fly inside here, but okay. Alright, what does this place look like now, right? Now that, like, things have died down a little bit. Yeah, a lot of Digimon are gone. In the timeline... This time, Inori's father has not seen us, right? Which Inori's father seeing us would trigger the Shinjuku Inferno, it seems like. But they still have a plan to do it soon. Whatever action they were about to take, right? They were going to attack here even, I think. So we theoretically still don't have very much time. Simmons isn't in here. Oh. There. You got to say anything? Just gonna spin that gun over and over. There's been some disturbing activity at the lab. Even I'm not sure what might happen there. We better make sure we're ready for anything before we head out. The devs of the Heroes, it's called Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. Small Eastern European Cyprus Russian group called Unfrozen. Only other game is a turn-based roguelike that looks like it could possibly be reminiscent of Wizardry style games. Huh. I want to check that out.
All by yourself today. What happened to the other two?
Well, they got lost in time and maybe space.
The puppet master behind the Titans seeks to invade the human world, huh? That explains the abnormalities in the sky. Must be a sign of a gate opening. I'm sure public safety has noticed too, and is rushing to ready that awful weapon.
Yeah, Heroes is definitely bigger in Eastern Europe. Sure. In fact, when I streamed it, I very distinctly remember getting Eastern European visitors and or comments on the stream. Definitely remember that.
I hear they've incorporated the power of a Digimon they captured into it.
Oh, what Digimon did they capture?
Once that weapon is deployed and they turn it on the Titans, the damage will be unprecedented. A war to end all wars.
Well, it's okay. I can control time, it turns out.
There was a section in the underground lab even I
Maybe.
wasn't allowed into. Maybe that's where they're doing experiments. I can show you the way. A nice little visit to my old office. This has gone on long enough.
Right, we've seen it happen a couple times, Dr. Simmons, and we're fine. Their other game was called Eratus, Lord of the Dead. Eratus sounds vaguely familiar. Lord of the Dead does not, though. So, I don't know. I may have seen it. I may not. I'll have to look it up. Simmons and company joined the party. They gonna follow me? They're gonna follow me around! Hold on. If I look at my Digimon, is she like a battle partner? She is a battle partner. Not that he has any stats, because we're like HP and stuff. Fly Bullet, Hurricane Screw Shot. Kind of cool. I think we're gonna save it again. I don't know why. It just feels like we're about to hit a point of like no return. I like to have a save before a point of no return, but they might not do that. This leads to the lab. There's no telling what could be waiting up ahead, so be ready for anything. What do you think? Are you prepared? Head to the lab. Asuna probably knows more about the way from here. Let's leave it to her to guide us. I mean, we've been here many times before. Are you coming? Is she camera shy? There you go. So, what about if we just destroy it right now? Right? Break it. Boom. I wish we could get like a better look at it. I want to see the whole thing in its entirety. One shot. Like, we can't even look up and see the top of it, I don't think. Because I don't think the head is the top. There's lots of cables and stuff going up there further. Either way. I make a fake ID. Oh, I made. It's... I was about to say, like, what kind of grammar is that? No, I just read it wrong. I made a fake ID. This should let us get through the entrance. How convenient that she was just able to make a fake ID.
I suggest we head for the security room. There's bound to be some useful information there.
By the way, there's cameras in here. Should we try to avoid being seen on camera?
Wait a minute. Something's not right. Is that...
It's a Datamon.
a Digimon? And there's no sign of any personnel. I have a bad feeling about this, but all we can do right now is hurry on to the security room.
You got it.
We'll take out
Preparations complete.
the Datamon. Oh, okay. So this is good because they have machine tree. Sure, do it.
You're going down. Machine gun destroyer.
Please.
You know, that's still only Shock Plasma 2, isn't it? Do we have like a Shock Plasma 3? Love to see a level 3. Answer's no. Okay. I guess I could also like try to take stuff off of Digimon, because like who knows, maybe they have a better one. I don't remember which Digimon this was. Someone we were using. Alright, let me just unequip stuff real quick. Oh. Still no. Had to check.
Do it. Ready to launch.
Oh, machine gun destroyer.
I'm counting on you.
Here I go. Spiral sword.
Alright, so what do we got
I'm
going on
sorry.
here?
Everyone.
We're not allowed to explore in the other rooms right now. What is this? Hey, we're gonna have to come back, right, and see all the rooms, so almost certainly.
You got it. Ready to launch.
You're going down. Machine gun destroyer. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna stop checking doors. Jeez. I am gonna fight this guy,
That
though.
one. Ready to launch.
Can't stop me.
You're going down.
Won't
Machine
stop
gun
me.
destroyer. Yeah.
Looks like a science lab. What do you think's on that whiteboard? We can definitely get in there at some point, and I want to check out that whiteboard. I love it when games put like funny things or Easter eggs or whatever on whiteboards and stuff. It's always fun to see. Anything else I can do in here? Oh. Yeah, just stand out there. It'll be fine. Alright, so, look, they could have seen us on any of these cameras.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Also, there's a camera on the big mech machine. Volcanismon is here!
There doesn't seem to be any personnel around. That seems careless, but it's good news for us.
Right, nobody knew where Volcanismon went to. Found him.
I was afraid of this. It's Section B. The Digimon are being held at the far end of the lab.
Oh, and it looks like there's other Digimon as well, but I can't really make any of them out. It looks like the one on the right might be an Invademon, maybe, or Vademon. The one second from the right is one of the little, like, gray guys, can't think of their name, and the one on the left looks very humanoid. Almost like they could be a human.
We'll have to break through security to get there. Things may have gone smoothly at the lab entrance, but access to Section B is restricted, even to most personnel. My fake ID probably won't be good enough to get us in. I'll have to make some updates to it. Let's head for the server room.
What is this machine we're interacting with? It has bags of liquid hanging above it. Register new ID, final verification necessary. Please enter the ID number of an appropriate supervisor.
There it is. I obviously don't have a supervisor's ID number on me. We'll need to find one.
Humanmon, just a regular guy named Carl.
You work on getting a hold of a supervisor's ID. There's something else I want to look for in the meantime.
I'll stay behind with her. But I'll be monitoring your situation the whole time. Just give me a call if anything goes wrong.
Okay, sounds like we have a plan. You keep searching the floor.
Don't you think the person who's dressed like a ninja or a special forces operative should be the one who goes and steals an ID? Maybe. Not to say that I couldn't force somebody to give me their ID with my Digimon, but just saying. Are you coming with me? No. All right, let's go look around. All the rooms I wanted to go in before, we can go in now. Chest. Wait a second. Haven't all of these chests legitimately been in the digital world? Is this the first time we've seen a chest in the real world? Sticky note, computer under repair. Please do not modify company property at your own discretion. Further modification will result in deductions from your pay. Scribbled comment reads, response to my predecessor. If Digimon are part of the world's immune response to crisis, then why have these hostile Digimon come to target humans? Isn't it because the developed human race is perceived as an abnormality that should be exterminated? Indeed, Captain Karemi was almost killed. I don't actually buy into that theory that they're talking about at all. That, like, the Digimon are like an antibody system, or that we are for them as well. Like, I don't buy that. Note regarding the storage of important documents. Please store documents in accordance with company policy. General Affairs is not responsible for lost documents. Nothing interesting on the board. I've compiled the results of all the reports on the Digimon to be incorporated into the security system. Please look over everything, and if you feel anything is missing, let me know at the next meeting. Document displayed on the screen. My predecessor's study on social unrest and anomalous phenomena. Okay, so humanity has overcome countless crises to date. Seems to me that this miracle is the greatest anomaly of all. Why has increased social unrest led to more frequent Digimon sightings and anomalous phenomena? Considering that the outcome has been humanity's continued survival, one hypothesis comes to mind. Like our immune system helping to maintain homeostasis, Digimon may be part of a reaction to crises in the world. Yeah. Still don't buy it.
Great.
But they can keep talking about it, I guess. Okay. This is just a reminder about the next weekly meeting. It'll be held on Thursday at 3 p.m. as usual. If it's as usual, why do we need the reminder? An email displayed. We are not authorized to reissue supervisor IDs. Please contact Information Security. The General Affairs Department is not your personal assistant. Thank you. From Asuna. The computer belonging to the person who made that request for a supervisor ID has to be here somewhere. The TV, I think, is just all the same stuff that's on the whiteboards. Okay. I appreciate, though, that they have this, like, moving display here that they really don't have anywhere else. It's kind of in a spot where you could completely miss it. I appreciate it. I assume we can't go this way. Sadly, the mixer with those surgeons from Higashi Shinjuku came to a rather disappointing conclusion. However, hope to use this as a learning experience. I'm already planning another get-together for next month. This is almost certainly part of the structure of giant mech that they're building, right? Probably. Alright, so the last room, this is the final one. We've been everywhere else. Tonight's the big night. We'll be whining and dining. 5 doctors from Higashi Shinjuku Surgical Hospital. I'll of course want to we'll have to allow for circumstances. I want everyone to basically stick to plan B. Excuse me? I can't walk back. It's a message. How to use an emergency ID. Whiteboard memo. Sounds like there's a note stuck to the whiteboard somewhere that might be of use. There are a lot of whiteboards. I'll have to go through them one at a time. Okay then. The note. Conference room reservations and vacation requests have been migrated to the Employees Only app. Please log in with your ID to perform these procedures. Not log in with a supervisor ID. There were no fancy apps when I was there. It was really inconvenient back then. HQ was prehistoric. Well, no use complaining about it now. Let's look for clues about that supervisor ID. They are coming in here right now. That'd be kind of fun. Memo. Study of Digimon and mythology. Humanity interprets natural disasters as the wrath of God, but in mythology, the presence of Digimon can be seen. Thus, are Digimon our damnation, wreaking destruction and chaos, or conversely, are they our deliverance in times of calamity? Chest. I almost missed that. Huh.
Preparations complete.
These are Andromon. Sure.
I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you.
He's so fast he gets another action, which is kind of great.
Oh yeah.
You got it. Ready to launch.
Hi, Andromon. He's the Mega form. Ooh, okay. Probably has the same weaknesses then. Like water. Oh. Okay. And probably this, but that's only at level 2. I guess the water one is 2.
Oh yeah!
Get him with a punch.
There. Ready to launch.
I think this is bad. Yeah, I wanted to try it though.
Oh yeah!
Get our SP back.
Much appreciated.
We've used a bunch.
Everyone.
Back. If any unusual activity is detected in this facility, an alarm will sound. A security system will activate at the time. Please take shelter somewhere safe. Vocalist recruiting band members. Accepting auditions for all other parts. Let's shoot for stardom with Researcher Rock. Ethan.
There. Ready to launch.
The team we're using right now, this is the speed team. I've placed the critical documentation into a file. It will be kept there going forward. Guess they realized keeping it out in the open was not a good idea. That note must be hidden somewhere in all of this paperwork. You'll have to dig through it all. Wonderful. Regarding the storage of important documents... Oh, we've already read this one. We saw those, okay.
There. Ready to go.
All right, yeah.
I'm counting on you.
You're ready. And then skate.
Please.
I'm gonna take him out. He's the higher form dude, right? Give me a break.
Yeah.
I will not give you.
You got it. Ready to go. Please? Please?
Oh yeah.
Okay, there's papers. There's a note. New IDs cannot be issued during an emergency. Recovery ID is stored in a storage device attached to the admin Digimon. Yes, welcome in, possible ban evader. Drop bomber, go. Is he gonna overwrite the Digimon I didn't fight? Because I would have fought them. Bet it did. Is there anything else in here that we hadn't clicked on before? Ebimon have recently been added to the security system. They're extremely reliable Digimon. Any questions regarding Ebimon should be directed to researcher Y in Group G. Shoyu Negi Ramen 4. Corn Butter Miso Ramen 2. Veggie Shio Ramen 3. Gyoza 4. Gyoza. Want some gyoza?
Do it! Ready to go.
Lightning, very good. Lightning, very good. Yeah, we'll keep you out, I guess. Attack that one.
I'm counting on you.
Got one.
Please?
500%.
Spiral sword.
Still couldn't kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the target. Well, because I know he's the target, we're not going to go for him yet. He'll be the last guy we fight. Precautions regarding security Digimon. Datamon are extremely reliable addition to the security team. However, they have a tendency to disrupt functional computers. Please do not let Datamon get near any computers.
There!
Right, I want to fight all the guys.
Preparations complete.
Oops, wrong one. Our Andromon would be way better here if he was physical and not magical. That move would do so much more damage.
You got it. Preparations complete.
Get some element knowledge, I guess. Sure.
Yeah.
Any new papers? Progress on quarterly goals, security enhancements, and measures against takeaway container litter. Mostly be lurking? Alright. Cool. Reference documents, progress reports, security plans, a list of restaurants which use recycled containers. Probably gonna have to still come all the way through here again, aren't we? We already checked that one. Did not check this, though. Data on Volcanismon. Appears interested in human subcultures, easy to communicate with. Of particular interest for its ability to create weapons on the spot. Classroom. I don't think there's going to be anything new to check in there, and there wasn't.
There! Ready to go.
Yeah.
Obtain storage device with supervisor ID. That was a formidable opponent. Was it? But now, we've got that supervisor's ID number. Please hurry back. I heard everything from Asuna. I'll issue the ID now, so give me a minute. Unusual activity detected in the server room. Security, please proceed to the server room immediately.
Well, that's not good. Enemies are headed this way, but we can't get into Section B without that ID. Asuna, Agent, buy me some time.
No problem.
Preparations complete.
I think we can buy plenty of time. Let's see, these guys, we need to swap to our Digimon.
I'm counting on you.
Should I go after the high Andromon first or the side guys? I don't know.
Spiral sword.
Please?
Miss!
Yeah.
Oh. You know, I figured that she'd be fighting the one, like the group behind us. Guess not. I'm gonna do this because I can.
Machine gun destroyer!
I think Lily kills him with the AoE on the next turn.
Atomic ray!
Wow, that did some damage. Sure did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
And then there's
Not
more.
quite done yet.
Preparations complete.
Although they're back to full life. So it's not a huge deal. Sure.
Please?
Oh, shock is good. But I really want to hit him with the AoE. Really don't know about wind. I'm gonna use the wind. It's a slightly lower power, but if it's good element, it is actually the opposite of a good element.
I'm counting on you.
It's confused. I guess we'll leave the one sleeping alone. We'll hit the paralyzed one.
Spiral sword!
Yeah.
She won't leave the sleeping one alone. What a jerk. think Andromon kills this one, and we try to do as much damage to that one. Yeah.
Here I go. Spiral sword.
Almost got it.
Preparations complete.
Gonna do it.
You're going down. In gun destroyer.
Did good damage.
Yeah. Here I go. Planet destroyer. Yeah.
Did it lower all of their stats? It did. But it's interesting. It lowered attack and int and defense. Weird.
You're ready. And then skate.
Dang, didn't kill.
Spiral sword.
Yeah.
I gotta use an AoE. Will it kill? Yes. Yes, it will.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That takes care of the ID. Thanks for giving me enough time. Now, let's head to Section B at the far end of the lab.
We go to the theater? Nah. Good.
Okay, that seems to have worked. Here, you hold on to the ID.
Good idea. I want to make sure I don't get locked in somewhere. Or locked out of somewhere. This door opens. Might not be open right now, but it will. You know what's funny? Like, these doors are completely fake, right? They have no geometry. This one does. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Before I click on that, I do want to, like, look in there real quick. Because, like, it might just be a cutscene or something. There's lots of different kinds of Digimon sort of out there, but I don't know that I recognize any of them dealt with past, other than Volcanusmon, of course. Who, for some reason, isn't in a tank, is just laying on the ground. Yeah, like the decontamination lights. I was gonna walk around, but okay, game.
His core has already been installed into that weapon.
They killed him?
I see. So this is Kuga's doing. You could say it's right up his alley.
That Digimon sure loved action figures.
According to the records, his core was taken out 30 minutes ago. I'm sorry, but he's already...
Oh, are we just gonna replay the zone again, but in the past? Because, you know, it's a thing that's been trending lately.
The fools. I'm ashamed to say I ever worked for them. Damn it. No cure for stupidity, as they say. If only I were smarter. I'd develop a cure for human foolishness. I'm so sorry. I really am.
Are we gonna take Simmons back with us, you think?
Your companions, swallowed by the space-time disturbances, cry out from beyond time and space.
So the shadow could also just be the Agiomon and maybe? I feel like the shadow is one entity though. But it could be Agiomon from the space-time disturbance crying out, right? That could be what that is. Are we the reason the place is deserted? I don't know.
Reviving those who were meant to die is normally impossible. Rewriting a script already complete won't be easy.
Haven't we already rewritten people dying? We have.
The only story your will can change is your own. If your wishes go unfulfilled, you may desire to reject the world.
Only story your will can change is your own. But changing something else that takes part in my story changes my story, right?
Put another way, behind the desire to change the future lies an intense rejection of the present world. That's why you could say the mastermind has sown despair into this world, the tragedy known as conflict. A master of all smithing techniques, Volcanismon, the avatar of the Forge God, could craft anything you could ever think of. He couldn't help but be drawn to the mystique of the human world. When Volcanismon finally got to visit, he connected with humans, exchanged knowledge and friendship with them, and truly enjoyed his time there.
Don't mess with the
However,
cables, cat.
that joy
Don't do
ended
it.
up being short-lived. Tragedy befell Volcanismon as he found himself captured by humans with villainous intent. These humans used the knowledge and craftsmanship learned from Volcanismon himself to create various weapons to threaten and harm Digimon. Eventually, the humans attempt to construct a massive humanoid weapon, a giant slayer, capable of wiping out all Digimon from existence. Not only was Volcanismon used as a test subject, but in a true display of horror, his body was assimilated into the weapon. With a sincere hope of improving the world, Volcanismon offered his knowledge to humanity in good faith, yet in a cruel twist of fate, he became a threat to the world instead. Could this tragedy have possibly been averted?
Well, through time shenanigans, of course it can. That's strange. I've always felt a time travel heartbeat after Akashic Vision screenings. Not this time. Maybe time travel won't happen. Cry of the Dark Shadow still shakes the in-between, though. Is it trying to tell us something? Could there be some unfinished business before the script gets written? White screen. Here we go.
I'm sorry, but this Digimon's... The fools. I'm ashamed to say I ever worked for them.
Said that already. No time travel this time.
Speak of the devil. It seems they're engaging in more foolishness.
If I had to guess, I'd say the weapon's been activated.
Oh, Dr. Yuki, what would you do at a time like this?
The world will be destroyed again.
I feel kind of pathetic as a scientist, asking the gods for help. But let us pray it doesn't come to that.
Alright, I'm taking a peek at the Digimon around here. And of course I can't walk back there. There's a Dino Human back there. Free Carl. Oh, which Digimon could we see that looked like a human? Trying to remember the angle we were looking at. It's possible we were seeing the arm of Mummymon, whatever their actual name is back there. That's the only one. Like yeah, I don't know. There's a chance maybe we saw the arm of Angemon, but I feel like we would have seen the wings. Maybe they've already taken Carl somewhere else. I bet they did. Bet they did. Carl's gone.
Regardless of how it got to be that way, that weapon is incredibly powerful right now.
Do you think that, like, in the end, we're not going to reset and save Volcanusmon, but instead we're going to somehow awaken Volcanusmon from inside the machine, and then he's going to be able to stop it?
A considerable number of Digimon were sacrificed. I imagine all of their power has been absorbed by the weapon.
And, like, Volcanusmon loved, we said in-game action figures, but it was actually mechs. Like, they were, like, Gundams, right? He's kind of in a Gundam right now. Do we really want to take that away from him?
There's an elevator over there. I bet it would take us to the surface.
This feels like it should be a boss fight room.
Huh?
Looking for a chest. A chest. No boss battle. Really big room into really big elevator. We come out here at Coffee Sandwich M label. Right, this way. Past boss. Good point. It will be, just not now.
Probably in the process of being
It'll be one
transported
then.
to the government building as we speak. We can't let them use that thing. You have to go after them and fast.
But the government building is currently on lockdown. How are they gonna get in?
There must be a way. How about asking a Digimon to take them there?
Okay. I sometimes see one on the roof of a building in the shopping district when I come up out of Rebellion Village.
Very good. In that case, please go ask that Digimon to take you to the government. It's a dangerous mission, but you're the only ones who can do this.
Does it
I
feel
wish you
like
luck.
we're at the end of the game? This feels like a game end sort of situation. However, we're still only like halfway full on the souls that we need to combine to awaken the power. You know? Is there a taxi? Yeah. Is this not where I'm headed? Here to the roof? Yeah. Why did it tell me to not to, go to the roof? Giant weapon? That's serious. That's the case. Allow me to lend you a hoof. Need me to fly you there, right? Shall we get going? Yes. There's the dark shadow. And could the dark shadow actually just be Chronomon? Not Agiomon, but Chronomon. Oh, here we go.
I wanted to save Inori. That's why I did it. Over and over and over. You must have seen it a bunch of times, right, Agent? The dark shadow. That was...
That was you, Digimon?
more times than I could count. And after all that, I knew what I really was. If I hadn't been born, if I'd never fallen into the human world, this never would have happened to Inori.
Gonna erase your own existence, thus causing all of this to not have happened. But if all of this didn't happen, then you would have fallen into the human world because you weren't there to erase you from doing that something paradox.
Just before Chronomon, defeated in combat against the higher being, was sealed away. He left behind a means to one day break the seal and fulfill his true desire. Chronomon created fictional legends and a new great guardian, one who could play Chronomon's destined role.
Stepped in at lore.
All of the turmoil and conflict that happened so far, all of it might have been to help me grow. I'm just a spare part to help fulfill Chronomon's wishes. A component that grows more complete by the minute.
Yeah, but Digimon, are you saying that, like, you are inevitably somehow not going to be yourself and in control? Or could you fight whatever Chronomon's desire actually is?
And now, I've mastered the ability to travel through time. That's proof enough. You've already realized it too, haven't you? That you're my
what? Bomber, don't even.
Digimon was the demon created by Chronomon, the surrogate meant to inherit his power to tamper with time. The essence of the power to control time is the desire to change the present. This war was intended to create despair. He created a situation so tragic, so unacceptable. He cared not who won or lost, just to hurt as many as he could. A powerful prayer to rewrite the future was necessary to awaken the power to control time. An intense plea born of abject despair, strong enough to warp the very precepts of our world.
So let's step into Chronomon's shoes for a moment. He wanted to cause the ability for time travel to resurface. Does that mean if Digimon completes his ability to capture this energy and power, that Chronomon will somehow just poof back into existence?
But not all has gone as Chronomon planned. You can still find him. Reach out to him.
What an interesting spot to be deposited out of the theater. The giant weapon hasn't been activated yet. Seems like we've gone back in time. Hey, are we gonna replay the same section we were just in and save Volcanusmon? Just like we've done for every other zone so far. I still have the key card. There's a person. Where'd they go? Almost there, just one final push. What happens if they see me? Not do anything rash, wouldn't want to get spotted. Okay. The progress of the analysis is what? It's what? We'll never know. Alright, so we are the reason why there isn't anybody in here when we were here in the future. Because we're going to have caused the security system to activate, which caused the Datamon to pop out, which caused the protocol that all the researchers know about to fire. And that protocol is, get out of there, get to safety, Digimon are spawning. Will there be a boss battle here, or will we just save Volcanismon? Also, is, if Hephaestus is the name of the blacksmith god in Greek mythology, is Volcanus his Roman counterpart? Because if it is, I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. But that would make sense. Big Mech might become Chronomon? Like it was trying to set this up from the start so that it would be the mech? Interesting.
You need to inflict more pain on this body of mine.
But let's not forget, by the way, that whenever this Shinjuku disaster happens, a gate opens and a gigantic golden hand comes through and punches. Who's that? Still hooked on action figures?
Oh, I remember you. You're Agiomon, right?
Yeah. That would be a big nope. I'm no Digimon, I'm a human. No Digimon would dress like this. I'm no Digimon, I'm a human. Story's wacky but enjoyable.
You don't say.
Who's there?
The one who's gonna put a stop to
An
you.
intruder? Who the hell are you?
A dear friend of Dr. Simmons.
Simmons.
Don't let him go! Why are we letting him run away? We should have not killed him. But we should have captured him.
Oh, thanks. You really saved my hide.
Let's get out of here. What about the other ones? Like, I got the impression that they actually, like, drained all of these Digimon's life energy or something to put into the machine. The way he moves around and, like, how fast he is seems kind of weird. Seems off. Also, I still hate that he's a tick. I hate ticks. Kind of hyper. Exactly.
Do it!
I mean, I'll fight these Digimon. Why
Ready
not?
to launch. one. Preparations complete. I'm counting on you.
Fuck, go, come on. Int boosted? Huh. Okay. You say so.
I'm counting on you.
Int boost.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Ha! Are they here because the door behind me is not going to be like accessible for some reason? I'm trying to understand that.
Machine gun destroyer!
Now we're talking.
Right, like I didn't have to fight those guys. Feels weird. But now we're gonna have a boss battle in here, right? No, because that's there. There's no boss battle here. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna get out. Ah! That's why the elevator was so big. Hey, he's not a Digimon. That's no Digimon.
So close.
He's in a very non-protected location as well. He has a roll cage. But our one Digimon has, like, gun nipples. So, come on.
And the weapon of my dreams would have been a reality. If I don't complete it 100%.
Building, this is your dream.
Simmons, I'll never surpass her.
Don't worry, Dr. Kuga. Yeah, you won't.
I won't let you interfere.
Ready to go.
No data machine. Which, I mean, he makes sense he's not a Digimon. But, like, we should be targeting the guy and not the machine. But that's just an opinion, I guess. You know what? Hold on, hold on. Boss battle. We slow things down. I'm gonna start off by just shooting him, right? Ultimate weapon is the gun. How funny would it be if that actually took him out in one shot? He comes out. I'm in a big mech, and we just go. He's done. He's got 3 moves in a row. Nano machine break, right? Nano machine break. Yeah, like in Indiana Jones, exactly. Nope, electric isn't good. Accuracy down. Damage. Ooh, with stun. Or paralyze. Maybe I can paralyze him back, right? Let's try that. Miss! Oh, man. I mean, so far, none of our elements are super great. He does have machine trait. Like, this would be good. But it's only a one-time use. I actually think I swapped to Andromon, who also has machine trait.
I'm counting on you.
Here I go. Spiral sword.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Let's try water. Miss! Come on! Yeah, let's keep targeting Volcanusmon, please. Aid Puncher. Ouch! Let's heal. What would you say to a nice HP spray 2?
Now.
Lily might get a second heal outside of Andromon here. I would like to try paralysis again. Frozen bullet also feels good.
I got this. Cooler cannon.
Good damage because it crit. Capsule 2. Hopefully Andrew doesn't go down, but if he does, I guess he does. Fuck, Gaogamon. What if we used character reversal on him? What would that do?
It's time! Winning knuckle!
Man, only 496. Lily's dead. Lily, you can swap for Mistymon. Mistymon's ability to keep raising his defense here might be really good. Andro's gonna go down. Yikes. Yikes. Debating. Yeah, let's throw Angemon out there.
I'm counting on you.
Did we just get really bad luck? I feel like that was really bad luck. And by the way, like, I don't understand, when would you ever use a revival spray? Like, we can't use revival sprays and stuff like that on the back line. We need heals. However, Angemon could heal the team. I feel like that's probably what we do here. And then maybe I start reviving people so that, like, we can swap people back in when inevitably they go down again. I don't know.
Great.
Oh, hold on. Another revive. I don't know if I'm gonna heal him though. I'm gonna attack bind him. I don't know if, like, that attack he's doing, the grenade, is attack or magic, but if I didn't swap out the fainted mons, I could have used spray. Sure, but, like, it feels weird that you can't use it on the back line. Also, how you doing? I'm gonna attack bind him. See if it does anything. And I'm not doing Machine Gun Destroyer. Not yet. I feel like we got really unlucky with him just using the grenade 3 times in a row. Targeting that Angemon.
Are you okay?
Could attack bind him again. I think I'm gonna. I think this is better, because this is 5 hits at 90% accuracy, and we currently have accuracy down on him. So, you know. Accuracy down again. Going after that Angemon. Really doesn't like him. We got our cross art back. I'll shoot him again.
Launching cross art.
Debuffs are crazy strong in this game. You know what though? I feel like most of the bosses that I have encountered, I haven't been allowed to apply debuffs to them. They're allowed to apply debuffs to me at any and every moment, but it seems like most of my moves that have debuffs, they just outright block. So I don't find I put a lot of the debuff moves, specifically the debuff, not the attack with the debuff, on my Mons because like they're just not useful. And outside of boss battles, enemies die so fast it's not worth it. You know what I mean? That's sort of where my head's been.
Now.
Appreciate it.
First flame it up, I guess. Couple misses. That's because we got pretty big accuracy down at the moment.
Well done.
Oh, we got him. Good job, Volcanusmon. Level ups. Love to see it.
Damn it all. Tell Simmons this. I can't deny there's a small drop in power output, but I'll have that weapon activated in no time.
I am not fond of the voice actor for him.
And when that happens, I'll never be under that accursed thumb of yours ever again!
Poison and paralysis usually gets blocked, yeah. And then there's one other thing too. That I feel like in most boss battles now, right? They get like 3 turns in a row. And when you put the status debuff on them, it's for 3 turns. So quite often you get in a situation like I was just there with Mistymon, where it's like, well, I can apply the status debuff, but then if I do that and I commit to it, that's the only thing he does every turn is reapply it. And I hate that too. It doesn't feel good to me. Poison's literally broken, that's why they make the bosses immune. Why even make poison then? Just get rid of it.
We have to prevent public safety from deploying the giant weapon. We're going to the underground lab now.
And by the way, I love the game. Might be complaining about some mechanics here and there, but I do love the game.
What? You're already at the site? You sure move quickly. I expect nothing less from an agent. We're on our way too. We'll arrive shortly, so wait right there.
Wait right there.
Is that right? Damn that Kuga.
The ones that can be poisoned then only take like 3 turns. We did actually wait right there.
I know it's way too late to say something like this, but not all of us humans hate Digimon. I'm sorry. I truly am. From the bottom of my heart.
Do you think it's really difficult for Volcanusmon to, like, walk because he can't see the ground in front of him?
Now, lift your head. Of course, you can't expect me to forgive you right away. What I'll need from you first is action figures. About 5 of them should do the trick, I imagine.
What?
You can get your hands on them in that Akihabara place, I'm told.
White screen.
Volcanusmon, who had been turned into the control unit of the weapon, was saved by sympathetic humans, ashamed by the suffering they had brought upon Digimon. Although Volcanismon was willing to forgive humanity, the wicked machinations of humans must be put to a stop. To that end, Digimon and humans fought as one, so that the tragedy set to descend upon the world in the near future might be averted.
Okay. We got our Volcanismon. Five leaves left, and then the middle.
6 apostles of Iliad remain. You must hurry. The apostles of Iliad also serve as the bonds, reaching out to save those who have fallen into darkness.
Halfway, but as we know from the very first one, we could get more than one at a time. Like, legitimately, we could go into the next encounter and get 5. Will that happen? Probably not, but it could. Possible.
As for what will become of the demon, that we cannot know for certain yet, for his heart is still present. But in any case, the time of the world's end draws near. The next hand of fate points toward Rebellion Village.
Who else is going to be at Rebellion Village? And you know, we haven't seen Minervamon in a long time. No? So, like,
Everyone.
maybe we're about to meet up again with Minervamon? The despair that Agiamon carries within him will eventually transform him into a rage incarnate. Then, he will bring down the hammer on this absurd world. You've already witnessed it, haven't you? The fist of his fury will destroy everything in its wake. He's the giant golden fist. However, if his heart still remains, then perhaps... ... Do we have enough points to hit 7 yet? Oh, there you are! Dr. Simmons was looking for you. She's in the room Lord Marukimon was using. Why don't you go say hi? I feel like we needed 80 points still, but, yeah, we don't have enough. But I could spend some points anyways, I guess. I don't know. I don't want any of those. Let's look at these ones here. I'm more interested in, like, these things, the XP boosters. I'm still interested in the Digivolution things for personality matches as well, I guess. Although, I do still think things like straight stat bonuses for all of the type, all 4 within each, like, overall type is really good. I'm gonna buy this one. I did it. I might make them faster. Do I get it? Do I get it? Get it. 200 points left. Our Valor guys, I feel like, don't use it a whole lot. Sure. That. You know what, booster SP, that's fine. And boost the initial talent of each generation when converting. Yeah, we'll get that. And we got 30 points left to spend, which puts us at 970. I'm just gonna hold until we have enough to hit rank 7. That way we can make sure we spend the exact amount we need, if not more. Save it.
Ah, you return at last. There are new developments that I need to share with you.
Please do so.
This young lady captured Kuga and questioned him, but listen to this. It seems that someone was providing public safety with the Digimon to use in their experiments. The name Kuga mentioned was Dianamon.
Dianamon?
A former resident of Central Town, who once went by the name of Lunamon.
Thought we killed Lunamon. Oh, wait, not Lunamon, never mind.
Digimon. Selling her own kind.
I thought
I hear
Lanamon.
Dianamon calls the cosmic area home now.
We helped Lunamon out in the past.
If only Minervamon was here, the situation would be different. What in the world could have caused this?
Apparently, it wasn't just Digimon Kuga was getting. He also reportedly got their structural information.
What does that mean? What is their structural information?
By incorporating that, apparently the weapon became capable of generating an enormous amount of power. I'll look into that one. You go to the digital world and find Dianamon. Perhaps you'll be able to discover the mastermind behind this war.
I'm sure you could ask Master Blipmon to take you to the cosmic area. Yeah, honestly, I thought we were going to go there a long time ago. In fact, I thought we were going to go with Lunamon when she went. Okay, we're just there. Thanks, game. Cosmic area. Now remember, right? Isn't there like a fire version and an ice version? This is the fire version. And I kind of thought that Coronamon went to the fire one and she went to the ice one. So if that's true, we're going to the wrong one. But I don't know. It's been a long time since we talked with them. Oh. This is not what I expected of this place at all. Okay. Wizardmon and a Sorcerermon. This cosmic area was almost entirely uninhabited by Digimon, partly due to the harsh environment. Lord Apollomon and Lady Dianamon chose this place as their base to build up their strength against the Titans. However, the two have fallen out, and the current situation is quite tense. Although it's rumored that they were once quite close. I hear Lady Minervamon, who once served as peacemaker, has been imprisoned somewhere, leaving them with no mediator. What? You say Lady Dianamon is selling Digimon to humans? Wretched cur, you dare spread baseless rumors? Why, I have a mind to silence that insolent mouth of yours permanently. Hey, there you are! I've been looking all over for you. Sorry about my pal here, still learning the ropes and all. I'll set the kid straight, so cut us some slack, okay? A friend of Pumpkinmon's, are you? I suppose I can overlook your breach of conduct this once. Just know that in the future, such persiflage. I don't know if I've ever seen or heard that word before. Persiflage. I think that's how you probably pronounce it, but I could be way off. Could result in full-scale conflict. I think I could take both of you out without a problem. That's just me. Name's Pumpkinmon. I'm going around trying to ease the tense situation here we got brewing. I'm sure you got your reasons for saying what you did, but just try not to make things worse. What's that? You want to see Lady Dianamon? Can you help Lady Dianamon and Lord Apollomon reconcile? I can show you the way. You will? You'll help out? Let's get out of here and squash this beef. That said, going to see Lord Apollomon and Lady Dianamon isn't going to be easy. They're both mad as can be, just like kids having a spat. Seems Lady Dianamon's heart is closed tight. So I think it's better to go see Lord Apollomon first. Let's talk to Lord Apollomon first and see if there's a chance of making up. Now that that's settled, let's ask those two to help us get to Lord Apollomon. Come on, join the party. Well, 51. You again, what is it this time? Please, calm yourselves, my good Digimon. The thing is, this here is, my assistant. Yeah. What? Your assistant? Yeah, I'm doing some work for Lord Apollomon. So you're saying you intend to go see Lord Apollomon? That's right, which means we'll just follow the usual procedure if you don't mind. Very well. Hey, assistant, press the switch. Is there a switch somewhere else that they're tricking us? That's kind of cool and clever. I liked that. See, there are two sides to this area. By pressing the switch, you can change which side you visit. If you're Pumpkinmon's assistant, we'll make an exception regarding the switch's use. You may press it as needed. Thank you kindly. All right, assistant, we're off to see Lord Apollomon. Lord Apollomon's so mad, the whole area's way hotter than normal. But you seem like you'll be able to make it through. We're counting on you. Yeah, we're just immune to lava and stuff for some reason, right? Feels like we don't have to go very far.
Do it!
Data.
I'm counting on you.
Water good? Yeah. It's got water too, actually. 400%. I'm gonna attack this one. Good choice. Part of me wonders if I should swap. I'm gonna. Mount Galgamon also has water, so his will be 200%, or sorry, 150. Oh, it'll be 200 because water is extra effective, right?
Oh yeah.
Platform with nothing on it. Cool. Cool. Flames are blocking the way. I mean, I have water moves on guys. Does it not count if it's not a special move? Or maybe we have to subdue his anger first, and then this will no longer be on fire? It's so weird that, like, somewhat early on in the game, they introduced the concept of, like, attacking with an element to do something. It was specifically, I think it was electric, right? It was electricity. And then they've used that, like, maybe a total of 3 times in the whole game. Like, it's a mechanic that doesn't really need to exist, you ask me.
Preparations complete.
And then you have a spot right there where it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense that it will absolutely be that, and then it's not.
Now we're talking.
It's just weird.
Wow. That one. Ready to go.
It's time! Winning knuckle!
Huh. How much life do they have? Okay. I bet you fire's not good, but we'll try it.
You're ready! Blast fire!
Aqua pressure, I don't know. Good enough.
Oh yeah.
Huh, and they're like, there's a spot here that's has these crystals making you think like it might be covered in flame, but then it's not. There's nothing in there.
There. Preparations complete.
Yeah!
You got it.
HP spray 3? We've never seen a 3. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
There.
I missed that. Revival Capsule DX. Is there any others I missed? Yes, yes there is, turns out.
You got it.
Right there. I think that's it. Chest in there as well.
Wow.
Jagoo Gaga.
You got it.
All right, I see. So we're gonna like do elevator shenanigans with switches. Very similar to, I feel like the Juno's Tower.
Much appreciated.
A little bit, in that sense.
Everyone.
At least it gives me, I don't know, maybe it's the like the gears that are giving me that sort of feeling, but this is a little unfortunate, but I'm gonna save and end here. I know it's a little early, but I gotta tell you, let me do that. Like, my head is starting to hurt. It's been hurting now for a little bit, and I was thinking like it might go away. It's kind of getting worse. So I think this is unfortunately where I gotta call it. Hopefully, hopefully that's all right with everybody. The plan is that we'll be back on Monday, of course, for the next one, where we'll continue from right here. In fact, I'll put the PlayStation in power save. It'll be exactly like we just power save it. Thanks for the links, Bomber. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks to everybody else who has dropped in, lurked, chatted, all of those things. I appreciate it. I would not do this if we didn't have people coming by. So, we'll pick this up Monday. Monday. For Trade signing off. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend as well.